Hello everybody, I'm back again. I just came back from the Nether. It's been a little over 5 minutes. In fact, it's closer to 9 minutes at this point. Wow, I was in there prattling on for a while, but here we're going to come back and double check. Again, we're going to expect at the 96 square mark to see some of the cobblestone I dropped be there, and some of it not. And the point where it is not any longer is the point that is the edge of my spawn chunk. Okay, here we go. There are some, and then there are not some. So, in theory, this would be the edge of my spawn chunk if I did the math right. Did I? This is supposed to be 64. That over there is supposed to be 32. I might not have been in there long enough. Or maybe I was in there too long. So all of these are still here. Okay. Let me try it again. And while... I'll try it again in a little bit because I'm going to do something else. Alright, gang, welcome back. Here I'm at my home base portal, I've decided to call it. And again, the home base chunk is 60... I'm sorry, the home base block is 60, 67 to 26. So I'm going to put note of that off to the side. And what we're going to do is, because I've been laboring under a false impression, I was under the impression that everything in your spawn chunk was on while you existed within the overworld game environment. And in a fashion, that's true. These blocks are always going to stay here. They're all going to stay spawned in. Your redstone contraptions are always going to work, and things of that nature. However, there are some things that don't happen within your spawn chunk when you're not there, and that is plant growth, for example. So all those times I would come back and wondered why my trees weren't growing as quickly as they were. That was one thing. And the other thing that happens, and I should have known this actually now that I think about it, but the thing that happens is mobs, bad mobs, mobs that are out to get you, you know, zombies and witches and miscellaneous critters, they despawn within your spawn chunk. So you couldn't actually build a mob spawner and leave it and then come back. So any mob spawner is going to require / necessitate your presence in some fashion, and that's just going to happen. So, but this is going to stay here. Now that makes this decision so much easier. This will be an iron foundry / farm of some sort. I will be looking at Tango Tech. He's the guy who makes some of the biggest ones. I don't know if I need them as big as he's got, but it might be a nice hobby thing to do for a little bit. So I will probably build this into a iron foundry, and we'll go from there. But now that, especially now that I have this portal linked up to the portal over there, it will require far less rail systems to get them into that portal, into this portal, and then up there rather than across the bridge and up there. But I haven't abandoned the bridge. It's just functional at this point. And if you're in a larger metropolitan city, your local municipality will probably from time to time build a functional roadway without having all the accoutrements like this, the aesthetics on the side, and ramps will be a single ramp instead of three-way ramps and things like that. Here in Phoenix, for example, the 101 loop used to run just right up into Glendale Avenue, and then it turned into a regular old road, 99th Avenue. So that's that. But what I'm doing now is hopping into bed because I don't want to do this during the night, and I'm going to go from this node, which I've already established, written the number down, over to that little small island over there. And I'm going to set up another portal, ignite it, and then try to find my way back to my nether rock portal. I'm going to do a little math first to figure out where I need to go and where it should be, and do it that way. I was thinking about setting up the portal there, like building it, then going into the nether and traveling there and igniting it within the nether so that they would connect up that fashion. But I think when you create a portal and walk through, it actually spawns a portal. So save me a trip to get some obsidian. I'm just going to build it and step through it. Now, I could, as I said, I could have built it and step through. I could go through into the nether, travel there, and build it, and then step through and see where I go. But I want to build it exactly where I want it on the island. So I'm going to put it on the island where I want it, ignite the island portal, go into the nether, and then traverse the nether, hopefully without much incident, to where my home base portal is, and set up that route for that. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, and there it is in the distance, the almost insignificant of, but very, very significant now, a little island. This little island is one of the first places I swam to, not took a boat to, swam to, mind you, when I first got onto this world, and then I swam over there and found another island, and that's how I stumbled across the Guardian spawn that's over there. I think I've talked about that before. Let me get some dirt down here, because I am going to boom, boom, build myself a little dock. Uh-oh. Oh, that actually should do it. Let me step out. Yep, it kept it in there. Excellent. So this is where I'm going to build my mob drop. Why here? Because I don't want to clutter my skyline over there with too much. I want to keep that as minimal as possible on my island. And you see, it's really close. I could just build another bridge, but I kind of want to try to see if I can get these portals to work. If I can get portals figured out, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, I can see my island from there, but you can't really see here from there. So what I'm going to do is put my nether portal here, and I'm going to build the mob spawner over this way, over in this deep water. And there's that. But that's awfully close to that. But it should be far enough away. So I'm going to build it over here in the deep water. Yeah, where am I going to put this? But now I have to decide where I'm going to put my portal. I want it to be aesthetically appealing. Do I put it on the highest point? Because then I can walk out and get over there if I needed to, or go that away if I needed to. And looking around at the ocean levels, I think I'm going to build a mob spawner over here, so okay. Indecisiveness. Undecided. Indecisiveness. Let me think about it for a minute, and then I'll get back. Alright, gang, so with much internal turmoil, I have decided that I'm going to put it right there, inside that little piece right there. And I say turmoil because I was considering whether or not to even use the island. I could, in theory, go ahead and pillar up from here, and get to the point where I'm going to want the mob drop to be, mob spawner / drop, and I could put the portal there. And then I could nether through and be able to walk in from my gate directly to it. It would be well without of my spawn zone. Not that that would matter, as I explained earlier, but you know, it'll be out of sight, so I wouldn't see it and anything. That was the whole point of coming over here, so it wouldn't be visually there. You wouldn't be able to see it. But then I got to think, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well do that here too and kind of stick it out there. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought I'll rarely come over here except but for that. So we'll leave that be. I haven't explored out yet very much, but you know, this is survival mode, and we need to survive, and there are certain things we need to do in order to advance, and we can, with the infinite number of possibilities, putting it up in the sky with the gate was one, and I think that we're just going to go ahead and put it right here. So let me go ahead and build it up, and whoops, I'm going to come over here, jump on this, pillar up one, boom, give that guy one. One more here. Boom. 1, 2, 4. Oh, I didn't bring 10. I only brought... well, I guess you know what that means. I am going to go get more obsidian and then come back and light this firecracker, and then we'll go try to get through the nether. Alright, gang, I'm back. I've gone ahead and gotten some obsidian, so I'm ready to go over there. I also grabbed my flint, so I'll have that. And I'm bringing my pick along just in case there's some stuff right there that I want to bring with me. Let's go ahead and head over there if we can. It won't let me out, will it? Oh, come on. Boats. Am I right? Okay. We will once again prep a small dock area. But I don't think I'm going to be using that later. Let's get this. Let's do this. And get in the water. And okay, off we go. Jacques Cousteau style. Jean-Claude Van Cousteau. What was I thinking? That was, apparently. Over to the small island. We're going to set a portal up. We're going to use that portal to get back and forth from my mob spawner and home. Alright. So, reviewing the portal, the home portal, which I've come to refer to it as, is located at X60, Y67, and Z or Z if you're Canadian, 226. I am going east and, oh, not so fast. There it is over there. East and north to arrive at this final destination. Oh. And back down you go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Alright, so east and north. So when I go back in here and get into the nether, I will need to go west and south to find the location. And what I'd like to do is a little math before I do that. So let me look at this. Where are we at? This is block 254 by 70, which is only 3 chunks up, by 74. Okay, so 226 minus 74 gives us 152 total squares that I've gone north. And the other one is 200 minus 6, 194 squares to the east. Divide them each by 8. That gives me 20. Boom, boom. 30, 34. Oh, 24-ish. So I'm going to have to go about 24 blocks west and 24 by 20. So 24 blocks west and 20 blocks south once I get into the other side. So, all right. Well, I guess that's that. Let's go ahead and see if that's actually going to be what happens here. Pop that guy there because I don't like wasting it. Oh, come on. Over here. Boom. There you go. Let's get rid of this and this and this cosmetic. And put this guy here. Put this guy here. Put this guy here. No particular reason on those. And boom. Into the other nether. Cutscene. Here we are. I am at block 66726. So if I go, what did I say? South and west. So I need to go southwest. So I'm facing south, facing south, facing south, southwest now. So if I go that way, I should be able to find it. Except here's the thing. I already can tell this is the exact same portal I used to come in through originally. Yep, look around. Look familiar? Alright. Why? Well, perhaps it's too close. Which happens. So I'll go back through and see where I end up. My home island. So now I have a portal over there that's synced up to the gate over here and this gate over there. I can use that as a quick travel to get back here, apparently. Let's see where it sends me now. And if I go back and forth between the two nethers, will it take me back over to my small island? Nope. So it's back on here. Oh, and the rain is so depressing. So now I have a portal over there that's lit up and doesn't do anything. Sad face. So what I'm going to go do is go tear it down and come back, go back into this portal and go over, what did I do the math on that? I said 24 and 20, but those are round numbers. I'll be more specific. I will go into the nether and go the appropriate number of spaces to the northeast, build a portal in the nether, and hopefully it will spawn a new one there. If it sends me back here, I'm going to go back in and destroy the one that's over there and consider another bridge to that island. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess up the look. But I hate boats. But maybe, now that I have some soul sand, I understand there's a way to use soul sand to create a boat dock, and it can be automated, so I'm going to do some research on that and to get that done. So let's see, list. Another portal, destroy that nether portal, build that nether portal. I have to map out the area. I still have to finish the bridge. I'm putting off again because I know I've said repeatedly both ways that I'm going to leave it as it is because I like the minimalist look, and I've said I want to put the suspension bridge look in because I want to have accomplished a mega build. But I've done mega things in the past. so it's not that big of a concern for me. It's just that those mega things were on creative servers. Back in the day, that's what I did with my Minecraft. I didn't go in exploring and stuff. I just went in creative mode and built a bunch of things. I thought it was fun that way. But, alright, let me go do that. And I'll come back in a second and show you what I'm working on at that moment. Yeah.